Hi everyone, I have my final update for Finish 5 by Fall project pan to share with you today. And I feel like I did pretty well. I didn't finish all my products, but I'll just show you how I did. Here's the L'Oreal Brow Sculptor. It was a double-ended product. It had brow pencil on one side and then wax on the other, so that you could fill in your brows with the pencil and then go through with the wax and keep those stray hairs in place. The wax is completely gone. When I was sharpening it, it fell out and it was all kind of cracked and weird, so that's completely gone. And then the pencil part of this, which was in the blonde shade, and it's perfect that I use this up because for fall, winter, I like my brows to be a little bit darker, but yeah, completely gone. I can't sharpen this anymore. I can't even, I mean, I could probably get a swatch if I really tried, but this is completely used up. And this is where the pencil was when I first had my intro video, first update, second update, and then this is where it is. This is where it is right now. And I didn't mark it because it's completely used up. I had the Chanel Long Lasting Eyeliner in Jade, which was a limited edition product, and I can't get any of the product up. It is completely used, and this is where I was. Intro, first update, second update, and then there's just no product to show. So I feel like I got a lot of use right there, and then I used it all up, so happy about this. I have this Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Talc-Free Mineral Face Powder in Translucent, and I'm not finished with this. I'll insert a picture from the intro video, the first time I showed it to you. But as you can see, I have a ton of progress. I could probably use this up with 1 or 2 more uses. There's only a tiny bit around here, and yeah, it's pretty much done. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. You can kind of see right there, there's a little half moon of product left. But I'm happy with how much I used. I didn't want to just use it up to use it up today. I mean, I could have probably slapped it on my face and, you know, kind of caked it on, but I wanted to, this is real life right here. I didn't use it up, but I'll use it up in the probably by next week. And then I had these setting sprays, and I had used up the Urban Decay De-Slick Oil Control Makeup Setting Spray, used up the All Nighter Setting Spray. I've been using the Rose Petals Rose Water from Heritage Store as a setting spray. It's not a designated setting spray, but I've been using it that way, and it's nice. It's like a refreshing kind of feel when you spritz it on. But I had this here. I think this was during my first or second update. I stuck this in. First update, second update, and this is where I am right now. So I have a little bit of product left, but I'm happy with my use. And you can see too that I have a little bit more use here compared to between the first update and the second update. So I'm happy with my progress on that one. And I still have a little left to use, you know, as we come upon fall and winter when things are getting drier anyway. It's nice to have that moisture and that nice refreshing spritz. And then my primers, that was my last. I lumped a bunch of primers in as one product. I'd used up the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer early on, and then the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer was the next to go. I liked this one, the Laura Mercier, better than this one, which was the Hourglass. And then I started using the Lancome, and last update I was right here, and I've only used this much. There's a reason. My skin has been freaking out. I've just been breaking out like crazy. So I cut this out, and then I cut a soap that I was using, a bar soap that I was using, and my skin is getting a lot better. I still am healing. I'm in the healing process. So I did not use this all up. I'm actually going to be tossing this out. I don't know if this is it or if it was the soap, but I don't really want to go and test it out. But with this YSL Touch a Clot Blur Primer, I haven't been seeing the breakouts. I feel like this is a nice primer. I just wish it weren't so expensive. This is where I was right at the top. I don't know if you can see that, but I've only used about maybe a little less than a centimeter because I was having some days where I just wasn't even wearing makeup. And then also there were days when I wasn't wearing any primer because I was trying to take a little break. But I would not have used, I can honestly say, I would definitely not have used these up if I hadn't put them in my project pan. So that's my update. I would love to hear from you down below. How have you been doing with your Finish 5 by Fall or any other project pans that you're doing? If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.